Hey, you know what holidays really changed in my lifetime culturally? Easter. Because my nieces and nephews, they open, these kids expect presents for Easter. I go, oh, times have changed, man. When I was a kid, my father didn't even color the Easter eggs. He just bought brown eggs. And he hid them in the same spot every year, behind the mayonnaise in the fridge. So he goes, you found them? Good, make me an omelet. Okay, I got you. I got you, Pops.
We goof up some of our holidays, too. Look at Easter. What is Easter supposed to be about? The resurrection of Christ. How'd the big giant bunny get involved in that? I don't remember reading about him in the Bible story. And it's a big bunny delivering multicolored eggs and candy to the kids. Probably should be a big magic chicken. Had a big fight with one of my friends about that. He said, Brian, it can't be the Easter chicken because chickens have wings. They couldn't carry the baskets. That's your argument right there. Carry the baskets? I don't remember bunnies having hands either there, idiot.
You know what I am doing right now that I'm very excited about? I'm going to thrift stores and I'm buying stuff, and I would love to report what I got at the thrift store. Would you like to see what I got at the Goodwill? A lot of great stuff there, man. You just got to go shopping and you can't believe. A lot of old games at the Goodwill. I got this. This is Probe. Yeah, Parker Brothers put this out in 1965, and I did my due diligence, and that's all that's in there. In the game of Probe. Well, games were simpler back then. I love America. I'm a true American. In fact, I had to buy this. It's a boxing glove. Isn't that cool? And it says right there, made in Pakistan. A lot of great books. Oh, you know what they have there that I really love? A lot of arts and crafts. People make these arts and crafts. You look like an arts and crafter, are you, Jason? You have a little shop. This is really cool. Someone made this. An aunt is like a mom, but cooler. Isn't that neat? And on the back it says, an uncle is like a dad, but creepier. Look what I got for you, Jason. It's a participation trophy. Thanks for just showing up. What was that? I'm sorry?
No, why don't I have one? Everyone should have one.
What is your name, young man? Will, how old are you? 13. Let me teach you something real quick. Life isn't fair, Will. One day you're going to have to leave Provo. I think I handled that well. This is my advice to all of you, especially you, my friend. Look at that. My God, what is your name? Blue? I don't even want to know. It's really none of my business, isn't it? Blue, you look great. You got some great tats you got there. I don't have any tats. I have some moles I should have checked. But my advice from you, Blue, don't ever buy marijuana from the Easter Bunny. Hang on, I want to keep that joke fresh. Can't get any more of this till March. A lot of great books at the Goodwill. I got this very exciting, the Hillary Clinton biography. And here's the weird part. Look, a lot of the pages are just missing. Look, they're just something happened. It's like they've been deleted. I'm not picking sides. In fact, I got this book from 1980, way before you were born, young Will. 1980, John Gardner put this out. Let me go ahead and read the synopsis. A chilling novel, The Ultimate Soviet Takeover. The Last Trump. There, we didn't pick sides. This is a great book. Bill Cosby, Time Flies. Hey, Bill, let's see how 3 to 10 work out. Very exciting. I got a picture of Jesus. This is his senior class photo. He was voted most likely to come back.
Exhausting explaining religion to my children. Religious holidays. That's one of the hardest ones to ever explain to my kids, religious holidays. Like Easter. Easter, listen, we celebrate it a little bit different in Ireland. In Ireland, we celebrate Easter slightly different than you do in America, because in America, you hide eggs. You celebrate one of the holiest days of the year by hiding poultry. But then I went back, I read the book, I understood that on Good Friday, Jesus died for our sins. While he was gone, all his friends hid the eggs. Easter Sunday, he rose again. He's like, where did you put the eggs, lads? Where are the eggs? Peter, where did you, come on, where are the eggs? Peter, where are the eggs? Yeah, Judas, I know you know where they are. Peter, So my kids are spoiled. So I spent time, got this big bag of eggs that I was up to like 4 a.m. hand painting them the night before. And you can't just throw your eggs about your yard willy-nilly, because kids are spoiled. We want to give them a good experience, so you have to have a strategy with every location. Like, let me take this one egg and I'll put it here behind the flower pot, because when the sun drifts by at approximately 11:14, it'll shine on that egg, create a glow in my son's heart that can only be matched if Santa Claus and Elmo got together and threw him his own party at the Chocolate Puppy firework factory, right? Let me take the blue egg and move it far away from the red egg, because they're gang colours apparently, right? And we can't have those mixing. But about 10 eggs in, you don't care anymore, do you? Like, oh, you know what? I'll be here all day. That's ridiculous. What's that, poison ivy? Who doesn't love to scratch? Who doesn't love to scratch? Now, my son, he's a bit slow, so he's got nothing in his basket. It's getting dark. You feel bad for him, so you kind of have to help him out a wee bit, right? You're like, oh, look, come here. If you look hard enough, maybe you'll find that the Easter Bunny left one right behind the if you look hard enough, maybe you'll maybe, you know what? It's right there. Look, it's right there. There it is. That's a pink egg on green grass. Can you not see that? Stop picking your nose.
I got in today, and we have a CVS around here?
Yeah.
There's probably one on every corner, just like everywhere. And if it's not, it's a Rite Aid and a Walgreens. I don't get CVS. I don't get the whole structure, because in the back, it's always a pharmacy and all the health aids. But then the whole rest of the store, Twinkies, potato chips, booze. I don't know if they care about my health or not. No one knows what CVS stands for. I think it's just candy and vitamins and stuff. Family-friendly version for you fine people at Dry Bar Comedy. Keep it family-friendly tonight. But and by the way, at Easter, I went there on Easter, they had a whole section of Cadbury cream eggs. You guys know what that is? Like, right, it's like chocolate-covered goo, sugar snot. Not good for you. But not to worry, next aisle over, diabetes test kit.
Not good at keeping jobs. Even my first job when I graduated college. So I graduated, and but I thought with the college degree I would get some sort of grown-up job, something boring, 9 to 5, I don't know. Best job I could land when I graduated college was an Easter bunny at the mall. And I'll be honest, this backdrop has given me some severe flashbacks to that job. They hired me. In the interview, they even said, like, well, Mr. Hardin, we'll take you, but to be honest, you're overqualified. Like, all right, is that because I went to college? They're like, no, you passed the drug test. No one's done that yet. You might have my job at the end of this. They were asking me serious job interview questions. They had their paper out, like, so, Mr. Harden, where do you see yourself in 5 years? I don't know, Santa? Thought this job ended in Easter. I didn't know there was a 5-year plan, so.
Then, around Easter time, we start talking about the Last Supper, and I was like, oh, I got one. She's like, please don't, please don't. I'm like, no, I just think that the Last Supper is like the most uncomfortable, awkward meal in history, right? Because Jesus is wanting to make this a very special moment for his 12 closest friends, and he's using some metaphors, and he says, look, this is my body and this is my blood. It's for you. Take and remember me. Eat it and drink it. Problem is, these are 12 idiots that have not understood a word he has said for the past 3 years. They have no idea what he's talking about. You can see it right there in the text. It's almost the subtext. They're just kind of like, wait a second, does Jesus want us to eat him? Like, I'm not sure if I was cool leaving my job, but I don't know about this part here. No, I'll get some later. Thanks. Yes. Yeah. I'm no carbs right now. Yes. All right. Something else about that meal that is a little uncomfortable and awkward is Judas showed up after he betrayed Jesus. There's only one word for that, tacky. Come on now. Can't show up to that meal afterwards. But I love the way that Jesus treats it, because Jesus treats it like any parent here would. When you go home and there's a broken vase and you know what kid broke the vase, but you want them to confess to it, right? And so Jesus goes, one of you has betrayed me. Problem is, Judas does not confess. Peter's so dumb, he tries to do it. He's like, was it me, Lord? And she's like, no, dude, it's not you. You would know if it was you. I gotta get some new friends. All right.